The astronomical area, called Aries, is an important part of the zodiac, as it marks the beginning of the astrological year. Aries is one of the 12 constellations that the Sun passes through in its annual journey across the sky. In Vedic astrology, the Sun's entry into Aries marks the beginning of the Hindu New Year, which is celebrated as the festival of Navratri. The energy of Aries is associated with new beginnings, taking initiative, and forging a new path in life. Astronomically, Aries is located in the northern hemisphere, between the constellations of Pisces and Taurus. It is known as a cardinal sign, which means that it is associated with the beginning of a new season. In the case of Aries, it is associated with the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. The significance of Aries in Vedic astrology is reflected in its ruling planet Mars, which represents courage, passion, and the desire to take action. As such, the energy of Aries creates a habitat for qualities of leadership, initiative, and fearlessness. In Vedic astrology, Aries provides an environment for the self, the physical body, and a sense of identity. Mars, also known as Mangal in Vedic astrology, is the ruling planet of Mesha Rashi or Aries. This fiery planet is known for its dynamic, aggressive, and assertive qualities, which align well with the nature of Aries. In Vedic astrology, each planet is associated with certain qualities and influences on our lives. Mars is considered a naturally malefic planet, which means it can bring challenges, obstacles, and conflict to our lives. However, when it is placed in its sign of Mesha Rashi, it can bring a sense of vitality, courage, and drive. Mars is also known as the warrior planet and is associated with physical energy, athleticism, and the ability to take action. The influence of Mars in Mesha Rashi can also manifest in a fiery temperament, impatience, and a tendency to act impulsively. In terms of the environment that Aries provides to planets, it can be seen as a battleground or arena for Mars to express its qualities. Aries is the milieu of initiation and new beginnings, providing Mars with the energy and drive to start new projects and take bold actions. The influence of Aries can help Mars and Mesha Rashi to stay focused on its goals and push through the challenges. Overall, Mars as the Lord of Mesha Rashi in Vedic astrology creates a setting for energy, drive, and action in a horoscope, underlying a sense of purpose and determination. Aries provides Mars with a platform to express its qualities and fulfill its purpose in our lives. Mars is exalted in Capricorn and debilitated in Cancer. When Mars is exalted, it is at its most powerful, and Aries creates a domain replete with courage, energy, and passion. A debilitated Mars vitiates the environs of Aries. Sun is exalted in the sign of Aries. When the Sun is in Aries, it is at its most powerful, as the sign fosters positive qualities such as leadership, determination, and courage. The exaltation point of the Sun is at 10 degrees of Aries. Saturn is debilitated in the Aries, the debilitation of Saturn being at 20 degrees. It is important to note that exalted and debilitated planets do not imply a positive or negative influence on one's life. It indicates areas where one may need to work harder for self-improvement. Additionally, the placement of other planets in the birth chart also influences the overall impact of a debilitated planet. The sign of Aries is Ram, a male sheep. The ram is a symbol of courage, leadership, and action. In Vedic astrology, Aries is grounded to foster qualities like being bold, assertive, and confident, just like a ram charging forward fearlessly. The ram is also associated with the Hindu god Agni, who is the god of fire and the purifier of all things. Agni is a symbol of transformation, and Aries provides a habitat to transform oneself through action and willpower. The association of Aries with the ram is also related to ancient Babylonian and Greek mythology, where the ram was considered a sacred animal. In Greek mythology, the ram was associated with the story of the Golden Fleece, where the hero Jason had to capture a magical ram to claim his throne. The Aries region in the sky contains several stars, but the primary stars that form the constellation of Aries are Hamal, Alpha Arietis. Hamal is the brightest star in Aries and is located at the head of the ram. It is a red giant star that is about 50 light-years away from Earth. Sheraton is the second brightest star in Aries and is located at Ram's Horns. It is a binary star system consisting of two stars that are about 59 light-years away from Earth. Mesartheme or Gamma Arietis is a binary star system located in Ram's Head. It consists of two stars that are about 162 light-years away from Earth. Bharani or 41 Arietis is a single star located in Ram's Neck. It is about 160 light-years away from Earth. According to Vedic astrology, the stars in the Aries region are associated with the Nakshatras or lunar mansions of Ashwini, Bharani, and Kritika. Each of these Nakshatras has its unique characteristics and significance in astrology. Ashwini is associated with healing and new beginnings, Bharani with birth and death, and Kritika with transformation and spiritual growth. Ashwini Nakshatra is the first nakshatra among the 27 nakshatras in Vedic astrology, located between 0 to 0 degrees and 13 to 20 degrees in the Aries zodiac sign. According to Hindu mythology, Ashwini Nakshatra is associated with the Ashwini Kumaras, the celestial twins who are the physicians of the gods. The Ashwini Kumaras are the progeny of Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe. Ashwini Nakshatra is symbolized by a horse's head, and it is believed to have a Veda or Ari element. We will discuss elements in a subsequent episode. The presiding deity of this nakshatra is Ashwini Kumar, and the ruling planet is Ketu. The four padas or quarters of this nakshatra are governed by different planets, depending upon the navamsa of the Rashi they fall in. The first pada or quarter of Ashwini Nakshatra is ruled by Ketu. The second pada or quarter of Ashwini Nakshatra is ruled by Venus, as it falls in the navamsa of Taurus. The third pada or quarter of Ashwini Nakshatra is ruled by Mercury, as it falls in the navamsa of Gemini. The fourth pada or quarter of Ashwini Nakshatra is ruled by Mars, as it falls in the navamsa of Cancer. We will discuss the concept and importance of Navamsha in a subsequent episode. Overall, Ashwini Nakshatra is a very significant nakshatra in Vedic astrology. It is associated with new beginnings, healing, and transformation. Bharani Nakshatra is the second nakshatra in Vedic astrology and spans from 13 degrees 20 minutes to 26 degrees 40 minutes in the sign of Aries. The symbol for Bharani Nakshatra is a yoni or female sexual organ, which represents fertility, creation, and divine feminine energy. According to the Vedic texts, Bharani Nakshatra is ruled by the planet Venus, which represents beauty, creativity, and sensuality. The name Bharani means the bearer or the supporter, and this nakshatra is associated with the concept of birth, rebirth, and transformation. It is said that Bharani Nakshatra represents the transformative power of death and rebirth, and signifies rapid changes and transformations. Bharani Nakshatra is ruled by the deity Yama, the Lord of Death. It is located in the constellation of Aries. According to Vedic texts and Puranas, Bharani Nakshatra is associated with Lord Shiva and his consort, goddess Parvati. It is said that when the universe was created, Lord Shiva and Parvati argued over who was more powerful. To settle the dispute, they decided to race the universe, with the winner being declared the most powerful. During the race, Lord Shiva took the form of a tortoise and started moving slowly but steadily. On the other hand, goddess Parvati took the form of a hare and ran swiftly. As the race progressed, Lord Shiva crossed over the Bharani Nakshatra, which is associated with birth and creation. Sensing an opportunity to win the race, goddess Parvati used her powers to stop the birth and creation process in Bharani Nakshatra. However, Lord Shiva saw through her trickery and declared her the loser of the race. The four padas of Bharani Nakshatra have different characteristics and are associated with different deities. The first pada is ruled by Mars and is associated with physical strength and courage. The second pada is ruled by Venus and is associated with sensuality and creativity. The third pada is ruled by Mercury and is associated with intelligence and communication. The fourth pada is ruled by the Moon and is associated with emotions and nurturing. In conclusion, Bharani Nakshatra is a powerful and dynamic lunar mansion that is associated with the birth, creation, and power of Lord Shiva. Its four padas offer a range of qualities and characteristics, from physical strength and courage to emotional sensitivity and nurturing. Kritika Nakshatra is the third of the 27 nakshatras in Vedic astrology. It is ruled by the sun and its symbol is a razor or flame. It is located partly within the constellation of Aries, with three padas in Taurus. Kritika Nakshatra is considered to be one of the most powerful nakshatras in Vedic astrology and is known for its association with power, authority, and transformation. The first pada is associated with the planet Mars and is known for its courage and dynamism. According to Vedic mythology, Kritika was the foster mother of Kartikeya, the god of war. It is said that she nurtured him with her 6 sisters, who are also associated with the nakshatra. Kritika is also associated with the goddess Agni, who is the Hindu deity of fire. In Hindu mythology, Agni is considered the messenger between the gods and humans and is revered for his power and transformative properties. In Vedic astrology, Kritika is also said to be a nakshatra of transformation, implying its power to burn away impurities and initiate change. As discussed in the previous episode, in Vedic astrology, each of the 12 zodiac signs represents a unique environment or energy field in which the planets can express themselves. The sign of Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and is ruled by the fiery and assertive planet Mars. As such, it represents a dynamic and action-oriented environment in which planets can manifest their energies. The energy of Aries is associated with new beginnings, initiative, courage, and leadership. It is the energy of the warrior, ready to take on challenges and blaze a trail. The environment of Aries is characterized by its assertiveness, drive, and enthusiasm, and is associated with the fire element. More in next episode. Keep watching. Thanks.